Welcome viewers to another TV box stop presentation. On today's review, you have a TV box that is built on one of the best CPUs for 2018. We saw it boasting of 6K video playback in the best-selling Eachlink H6 Pro and in the Eachlink GS1 TV boxes. Today, to close off the last quarter of 2018, it's being featured once again in this latest TV box called the Eachlink H6 Mini, Allwinner 6K Android 4K TV box and Smart Media Center. Currently this box is being sold like hot bread and it is popular among the TV box community. So after the break, let's get right into this review and see what's all the buzz about this new TV box and what it can do, so stay tuned, that's coming up next. So I'm back. And let's get started. This is the box that the H6 Mini comes in. There is no list of hardware specs printed on the outside, with the exception of a bit of information to the front that says it's a 3GB plus 32GB model, and a large number 6 that indicates that the CPU is the Allwinner H6. So with that said, I will just do a quick unboxing. The Eachlink H6 Mini runs on the Allwinner H6 quad-core CPU, which is supposed to be clocked at 1.8 GHz, and I will confirm the clock speed in a second. The GPU is the Mali T720 dual-core GPU, running up to 650 MHz. It comes with 3 GB of DDR3 RAM, and 32 GB of internal storage. It has 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth 4.1. Here we have all the contents that comes in the box. And the first item we have here is the H6 Mini TV box itself. You get this infrared remote. The remote is a standard point-and-click remote that doesn't come with Air Mouse feature. To get that feature you would have to buy an Air Mouse separately. You have one HDMI cable. You get this 5V 2A power adapter that has adopted the charging jack used in most of today's mobile cell phones. And the last item here is a user's manual. Let's see what we have for input-output peripherals. Well, as usual, the housing is made of plastic, with the Eachlink logo displayed at the top. To the back, you have one HDMI port, one Ethernet LAN port, one audio-video port, one infrared port, one SPDIF port, and your DC power input. To the side, you have one USB 2.0 port, one USB 3.0, and an SD card reader. There's nothing on the other side, just some ventilation holes. To the front, you have an LED clock display. And to the bottom, you have more ventilation holes. So I will set up this box on my TV and continue with the rest of the review. So I've connected the box, and as you boot up the operating system, you're greeted with this nice graphical boot up animation for a few seconds. And then you're taken to the launcher. The launcher looks clean with large buttons and a shortcuts bar at the bottom. However, the shortcuts bar is populated automatically, and it adds shortcuts based on the most used apps. This launcher doesn't come with a navigation bar or status bar for multitasking. If you prefer to use another launcher, you have the option to install an alternative launcher like the Nova launcher. As I turn to the apps section, I will first check to see if the box is rooted. It shows that this box is not rooted, running on Android 7.0 Nougat operating system. Having no root access is not good for apps that require root access to work. However, it does pave the way for Netflix to show in HD quality. And now I show its DRM information. The DRM information shows that the H6 Mini doesn't have the required Google Widevine Level 1 and HDCP encryption for Netflix to show in 4K quality. What you will get is Netflix in 720p quality. For some reason Netflix seems to show in HD on this box, as you will see later on. Let's look at its system and hardware information. The manufacturer of this box is Allwinner, and the model is the H6 Mini. It comes with 3 GB of RAM, and 32 GB of internal storage. What is shown here is the available RAM and internal storage after the Android operating system and apps installed on the box. Just below that, it shows that the Bluetooth version is 4+, which confirms that this box has Bluetooth 4.1 capability. The CPU is a 64-bit quad-core Cortex-A53 CPU running up to 1.8 GHz in 32-bit mode. Below here it shows that the box has support for only 32-bit ABIs, allowing it to run only 32-bit applications. The GPU is the dual-core Mali T720 graphics processor, with a refresh rate of 60 Hz and OpenGLES version 3.1. This is great news for 3D gaming and 4K video playback. Under Network, it shows that the box has 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi support, and the 5.8 GHz band is not supported. Under Android Information, it shows that the operating system is Android 7.0 Nougat, and it also shows that the box is not rooted. Under Thermal Information, it shows that the box runs between 60 to 75 degrees Celsius under normal room temperature, and this can rise up to 80 degrees under heavy activity. Applying a passive cooling fan to this box will maintain a temperature between 50 and 65 degrees. The box comes with codecs for playing 4K videos like H.264, HEVC, and VP9 decoding, and a couple of others all needed for the playback of 4K media. And that's it for system and hardware information, and now let's see what you can do on this box. Top of the list is Netflix. Netflix plays in pretty good quality on this box. I believe it's playing in 720p resolution. It is supposed to be 720p quality based on the DRM information, but it's hard to tell. It looks like 1080p. See for yourself. As you can see, the resolution is pretty good. I tried to get the resolution from the on-screen details, but there isn't any. Maybe someone can share how to get this information in the comments section. Next, I will run a 4K YouTube video sample to see what's the highest resolution we can get.
It will take you to another world.
Well, YouTube plays up to 1080p quality on this box, even under the Android TV version of YouTube. Next, I will run some 4K video samples to see how the H6 Mini handles the playback. All video samples played in this demonstration are played directly off of a USB 3.0 flash drive, via the 3.0 USB port for maximum data transfer. Well, that was absolutely outstanding. The H6 Mini was able to play each of my 4K video samples, including those at 60 frames per second in 10-bit HEVC and HDR format. Also, the ever-difficult 4K Jellyfish video at 400 megabits per second played without a hiccup. Another bit of information is that all 4K videos are better off played using the stock video player that comes with the box, as other players seem to have difficulty handling the samples. I will now test the 3D graphics performance by playing a couple of games.
Welcome to today's game. The ball is set rolling as we kick off. Wonderful interception, referee, and we're off and running again for the second half.
Well, he's walked around that defender without trying.
In with a chance. It's a good strike, and it's matched by the save. Corner kick given. Well, the corner cut out there, and they might pay for that.
Fight!
Well, as you can see, the games ran perfectly and they were of the highest quality. While we're on the subject of gaming, I would like to share a little secret I discovered with this box. The H6 Mini has a little issue that the manufacturers didn't think through properly. The issue has to do with the bottom panel of the box. The bottom panel does not allow enough air to pass through and cool the box because the holes are too small. While gaming, I recorded temperatures rising as high as 95 degrees Celsius, causing the games to stall intermittently while playing. So I did a little experiment and removed the bottom panel, and immediately upon doing so the operating temperature dropped to 53 degrees. That's a big difference, and it reflected in the superb gaming you just witnessed. It just goes to show that heat plays a big role in the performance of your TV box, in the same way it would affect a PC or a laptop. So what I will be doing is I will be drilling some bigger holes in the bottom panel to fix this issue, and applying a passive cooling fan to allow this TV box to perform at its best. To bring down the curtains on this review, I will now show its benchmark scores. The benchmark scores are really good, better than those found in Rockchip 3328 and Amalogic S905 TV boxes. In summary, the Eachlink H6 Mini really impressed me for a TV box priced at around $44. This box played Netflix in high resolution. It nailed every 4K video sample I threw at it, even the difficult ones. And it played high graphics 3D Android games like a pro in really smooth graphics and of the highest quality. YouTube plays in 1080p quality, and all movie streaming APKs ran without issues. The benchmark scores are good. Better than most TV boxes in Rockchip and Amalogic models. On the flip side, the box is rooted. It's a 32-bit TV box. It has single-band 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi. You need to modify and add more ventilation to the bottom panel of the housing. The launcher has no navigation bar or status bar. Key mapping apps will not work on this box because they need root access, and YouTube plays only up to 1080p quality. So I've come to the end of my review of the Eachlink H6 Mini, Allwinner 6K Android 4K TV box and Smart Media Center. I am recommending this TV box as one of the best Android TV boxes for 2018. If you are interested in this device, links can be found in the description area below this video and on my website, so be sure to check that out. Thanks for watching. Remember to like this video, share it on social media, it helps grow my channel, and subscribe to my channel for more TV box stop videos.